Hi everyone, it's Giselle with another message for today. This one is more about manifestation. It can apply to twin flames, it can apply to whatever really in your life. But what I want to share is the importance of inner calmness rather than feeling super excited, unable to sleep. There's a difference between the two energies. The energy of calmness comes after a time of being clear about what it is that you're wanting and knowing, that deep inner knowing, unwavering knowing that things are there for you. And things may not yet be 100% visible for your physical eyes to perceive, but you know it's there because your heart is telling you it's there. You're getting more little hints, physical hints that it's there. And you just know that you can't miss these things because they're all lined up for you and you've been preparing yourself to receive. I know when I was in the early stages of manifesting, my emotions were crazy intense. They're either crazy high or crazy low. They're either super excited or super dreadful of things not being able to calm. But when you've practiced the receptivity enough, you actually get yourself into a place of calmness, of expectancy, but not that agitated expectancy. It's a calm knowing. And no matter what your outside looks like, you can put yourself in that state of calm receptivity. And then the world will start to unfold like a rose that's blooming. The petals will start to open, revealing more and more of what it is that you know has always been there. But you are just now ready to receive and see unfolding before your physical eyes. I was looking at some properties that I was interested in. And one of the properties that I actually wanted, it was my first choice property, was already reserved. And because it was already reserved, I thought, nah, it's still a lovely property. Would be great if I had it. But you know what? It's cool. I'll just go for my second choice. We're all good. No harm done, nothing's broken, nothing's damaged. It's all good. It's all good. Guess what happens a month later? That property, my initial number one choice, becomes available again. It's the same with being blocked from someone or being ignored by someone. People will come to me and say, "Oh my God, my beloved blocked me. My beloved's ignoring me." I spilt out all of my feelings. My heart was open and I told them everything about me, and now they're not even responding. How awful. If you can close your eyes to that, just like I did with a property, like, meh, okay, it's reserved. Oh well. But deep in my heart, I knew it was mine, right? Because I could see myself living there. I saw myself meditating when I was in meditation. I felt myself in that place, and it wasn't the one next door. It was the one, my number one choice. I felt it in my heart. I had no physical proof that it would be mine because it was reserved by someone else. But I never had anything against it. I never had conflicting thoughts. I never said, "Oh, that place is ugly. I don't want it anymore." I never, ever had any conflicting thoughts. I just went, "Oh, well, it's still a beautiful place." So if you can do that with anything that you're kind of conflicted against right now, whether you're blocked, whether you're being ignored, okay, well, that's okay. You know what? Because I still love them. It doesn't make them not the person of my dreams, whatever reason they have. And it's usually to regain their own strength. And I know it sounds crazy, but take it from someone who's an empath and who can actually feel these feelings from these people. 99% of the time, the reason why you're blocked or ignored is because they're so overwhelmed that connecting with you right now is a daunting task. They just need a little bit of time to regain their own strength, to balance out. But what you must remember is that when you are truly aligned with your twin flame, you bring each other either up or down. It's up to you. But if you are the determined, stronger one who is consistently in a high vibration, then you're going to elevate them too. Because their natural state is one of well-being. They don't want to be feeling awful, feeling depressed, feeling anxious and sad. They don't want that. They want to feel good. And so if you feel good, you're going to help them to feel good too. So be chill about things. I know, and you probably say to me, oh, that's easy for you to say. You do this stuff all the time and you do readings for people and blah, blah, blah. But all I have is my session with you or your videos that you're uploading. And it's, it's different for me. But it doesn't have to be, I was once where you were standing. You must remember that. I was once in your shoes. I was once in a situation where I couldn't really see past what was being shown to me on the physical. But just because you cannot see it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Just because they are not in contact with you does not mean that they're not thinking about you. And just because they need some time out to regain their own strength does not mean that they'll not be back, and that they will not have changed into the person that they actually want to be. So don't allow your external circumstances to influence what is in your heart and what is your true inner knowing. If I'd had put out negative, conflicting energy about that property, it probably would have been bought and sold by now anyway. It would not have been made available again. But I decided, no, I still think it's a beautiful property. I still see myself living there. God knows how it's going to happen, but I for sure know one thing, that it's mine. And when you know that something is yours and it belongs to you and your heart is open, then what has gone before does not ever need to stay that way. Everything is ever evolving. Everything is ever moving. Your challenge now is, do I create more of the same, for example, stagnation and being stuck in a rut? Or do I want to create what I truly desire and what I know in my heart is already mine? If you cannot put up a fight and you cannot put up resistance and put up this barrier that really doesn't even need to be there, then you will find that things will just come to you without you even look. I wasn't obsessed looking on the webpage going, oh, it's still being reserved. Oh, it's still reserved. Oh, it's still reserved. Why is it still reserved? Why hasn't anyone taken action on this property? Why is it reserved and not sold? Why is it not, I could have been stressing out, but I casually looked. And then I saw, oh, it's available. Huh, would you look at that? Cool. You know why? Because it's mine. And that's how you should approach pretty much everything. Don't stress. Just check in with yourself. How does this make me feel? Oh, it feels like it's still mine. It feels like it's in my heart. It feels like I vibrationally belong to it and it belongs to me. Then that's what it is. No need to stress. No need to keep checking up. No need to focus negative momentum. None of that is necessary. Let your cups overflow with everything and anything that you can dream up, but just be calm. And a really good way to get yourself in that state is just by meditating, by having fun. Because when you're having fun, you really are not focused on anything else. Despite what my 3D world showed me, I was still looking for furniture. I was still looking for home decor. I was still looking for artwork, paintings, wallpaper, everything that I wanted and I envisioned still being in that place. it was all cool. I was still going ahead and planning things the way that I wanted things to be. And you can apply this to everything, including your twin flame dynamic. Just because something shows to be different on your physical plane does not mean that things are not changing and shifting in the background. Just because the website I was looking at said reserved did not mean that the person, whoever reserved it, didn't already go to the agency and actually said, oh, by the way, I've changed my mind about this property. I'm going to go for something else. Or, I don't know, God forbid, something awful happened and they couldn't afford it anymore. And that's why they had to back out. You know, and maybe the webpage took a few days or weeks to update to say that it was available again. We don't know, see? So we have to be trusting our hearts and trusting our intuition. Our intuition is not wrong. It's just up to us to keep the doubt and fear away, to keep believing in what we already know, for it then to just manifest. Because we don't always know what's going on, but things are ever shifting in the background. It's up to us how long we decide to keep this from us. How long am I going to, keep my manifestation from happening? Well, I gave this no thought at all, and within a month it became available. It could have lasted 6 months. It could have lasted 8 months. No, I just decided zero resistance. A month is all I got. It could apply to you too, to any part of your life, especially your twin flame connection. You just need to be chill. Just need to be chill. Just need to be happy, because you don't know. In the background, they could be going on this crazy spiritual journey, and you may have adapted to it a lot easier than they have. But, some people just need more time out. I know that, it's like going to study something. When I'm in my study groups, some people learn through reading all these books. Some people learn through experience. Some people have other methods that they like to learn. You cannot compare. So just because your beloved is quiet right now does not mean that they're not learning, that things are not shifting for them in the background. And a lot of the time, it's because they are so proud. Too proud to share this kind of thing. It hurts their ego to say, oh, by the way, I was stressed out. I was this, in this depressed state, that I could not share that with you. They're too proud to say that. Oh, by the way, you rattled my world so much that I had to take some time out to sort my head out. I feel that a lot of the time that's what it is, but they just can't come forward and say that to you. But trust in your heart, trust in your gut, trust in your inner knowing, in your intuition, and be chill about it so that things can unfold without resistance, without stress. Things should be easy, and they will be easy, but you need to be calm and allow yourself to be receptive. In that state of calmness, be receptive, and things will unfold. I hope that this has helped, and if you'd like to connect with me, all my details are in the link. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my loyal clients. You guys are awesome, and have a beautiful day. Namaste.